up, everybody? This is your girl, Empress Shade, the Natural Type, and I am back with yet another video. As you can tell by the title down below, this is my truth video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be letting y'all know the truth about a lot of things in my life, and also about why I was gone and MIA for a while, not doing no uploads or basically videos for you guys. You know, I missed you guys, but anyways, before we get into all that, you know what I'm saying, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell, and also please make sure you thumbs up my video. And also, you know what I'm saying, my description box is located down below is where my description box is, along with that comment box. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or things that you would like to know about me or from me or something like that, you know what I'm saying, anyways, etc., stuff like that, leave it in the comment box down below, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I felt like I needed to come to you guys first and foremost with the My Truth video, because I've spoken out on anxiety before, you know what I'm saying. If you go through my videos, or if you're a loyal viewer and you've been with me long enough, rocking with me, you know what I'm saying, rocking with the Empire Squad, you know that I did a video on anxiety before. It's a real life thing. People don't really believe it, but if you let it conquer you, it can kill you. And that is something that's scary, because it's a trick of your mind, and sometimes you cannot really control your thoughts. Like with me, I developed it. I think the signs of it start appearing when I was 16 years old, but it really didn't hit me until I was 17 years old, and I was at work. I was working as a housekeeper at a nursing home with my grandma, my mom. My grandmother was in laundry, and my mother, she was a CNA. I had this thing because there was a bunch going on in my life as far as danger wise. I don't want to get into that right now, you know what I'm saying, because it just brings back bad memories. But I'm just happy my mom, you know, she, you know, is in a better place. But I was always scared, you know, looking over my shoulder, this, that, and the third. But I mean, for the most part, I was in a good place, and I was young. I had my first job. I had bought my first cell phone, you know what I'm saying. I didn't have any friends, you know what I'm saying, but I was buying everything I wanted. Like, I was shopping every week. And like, it felt great, you know, being a young teenager, happy, nothing to worry about, just working. Until one day, I was working on hall 2. Y'all don't even know what the hall numbers are and how the facility was made. But anyways, I was working on hall 2, and out of nowhere, my body felt like it was disconnected from me. I knew I was walking down the hallway and that my feet were moving and that I was going forwards, but it's like I couldn't feel myself, and I didn't know what was going on, so I immediately freaked out. The closer I tried to get to the dining room of the nursing home, I was trying to get to my mother. Long story short, I couldn't find her. A nurse came down the hall, and she noticed that I was in fact zigzag walking, and she said I was sweating or whatever. And so what she did was she ran and got one of the little finger pulse thingies, and she went and got that, and she was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Please find my mom, find my mom. Can you find my mom?" She was like, "Honey, you need to lay down." And I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why she was telling me I needed to lay down. All I know is I wasn't gonna lay in one of them nursing home beds. But my mom came, and the lady was like, "Your daughter's pulse is skyrocketing right now, and her oxygen levels are going low." And I did not know what was going on. So my mom, you know, she took off. We went to the hospital, and I remember the lady, before we got to the hospital, the lady at the nursing home, she was a sweetheart. She was like, "These are signs of a panic attack." So before I downgraded, I mean, it's not really a good thing to say that, but before I downgraded to anxiety, I had panic attacks. And she was like, "This looks like a panic attack." So I'm sitting down, like, "Panic attack? What the fuck?" Like, excuse my language, I'm sorry, but I was like, what is about to happen to me? And so my mom takes me to the hospital, Guadalupe Valley, a hospital in Seguin, Texas. Don't help nobody, sit you in the waiting room, let you die. But she took me there, and they go, "Okay," like, she's telling them, "My daughter's pulse is high and she can't breathe. Okay, could you get the paperwork and the clipboard and go sit over there in the waiting room?" Like, ain't nobody trying to give me no oxygen, nothing. My mama smooth told me, "Let's go, we're leaving." And I was scared because I was young and I didn't know what was going on, and I really did want a doctor to see me. But my mom, she prayed for me, and immediately I start calming down. Time passes by. I hadn't had one for a while. I stayed with my grandma, you know what I'm saying. When I finally moved out of Seguin, Texas to San Antonio, Texas, you know, life goes on, this, that, and the third. I don't like speaking on the individual, so I'm just gonna say skip that individual. But I had my first child. During the time I was carrying her, I was not on anxiety medications, nothing like that. After having her, I was excited about having my daughter, you know what I'm saying? She was a little angel, a bundle of joy. But the thing is, one day I was left home by myself because my mom went to Seguin, Texas, and she went to go visit my grandmother. If y'all seen me look away, I was looking at Versatile. He's over there doing some weird. But yeah, she had left me. Oh, thank you. She had left me at home, and my baby, she was like itty bitty still, like this stage is like you need a burper and stuff. One of my brother's friends was around, and it happened again. That feeling, like that disconnect, like I was holding her, and I'm like, and he's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "It's happening." He's like, "What's happening?" I'm like, "Anxiety." He didn't know what it was. All he did was he was a hothead little boy. You know, he was bad in the streets, just doing things he had no business doing. You know what I'm saying? But I do thank God that he was there at that moment, because he held my daughter for me and allowed me to calm down. Finally, I realized, you know, a little, you know, as she started progressing and getting further in her months, I needed to see a doctor. When I finally went to go see the doctor told me I had, in fact, anxiety. I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried because I'm like, I knew it already, but I just didn't want to accept it, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think anybody, far as, I mean, I had no friends as it was, but I knew at some point in my life I would want a mate again, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, ain't nobody gonna accept me having anxiety. Like, they're gonna look at me and be like, you're 19 years old, you have anxiety issues, I don't got time for that. Like, move around, girl. I'm young and vibrant trying to live my life, and you crazy and deranged with a darn disorder. I gotta go. So I was like, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm just not gonna tell nobody. Well, long and behold, I don't remember exactly to a T how many months my daughter was. I got involved in another relationship, and it was with Versatile. And he was on some stalker type. No, I'm just playing. But no, I got involved with Versatile, and like our relationship, you know, went well, you know what I'm saying? From beginning, from jump, it was going well. But one day, something in my head sparked and was like, you're going to tell him about your anxiety. And I'm like, why is this thought in my head? But the way he came off to me, it came off as, you know what, I accept you. Like, literally, I felt like I was accepted, like, flaws and all. Like, I really didn't have many flaws. I mean, I did have flaws, like itty bitty titty committee, you know what I'm saying? Big booty, no legs, small arms, you know what I'm saying? Big forehead, big dome, you know what I'm saying? I had my flaws, but I wasn't judged. And not only that, he accepted my daughter, and that is his daughter. So I'm not saying he accepted my daughter. It's our daughter, you know what I'm saying? Other party, if you ever see this, yeah, I'm talking to you. You're a low life father. You ain't even a father. You're a donor. You're not even a donor. You're just somebody, you know, who should never, you know what? Anyways, enough of that. Something told me to tell him about my anxiety. When I told him, do you know, like, the reaction I thought I was gonna get is not what I got. Like, I thought I was gonna get a whole this. You got what? Okay, I gotta go do something real quick. And then one of those, you know how a dude will say they gotta go do something real quick and then you never see him again type situations. That's what I thought I was gonna get. But he went and, you know, sat on the bed, ended up laying down on the bed, you know, chilling as usual. And I'm just thinking, like, I just told him I have anxiety, and like, you're just gonna, you know, sit down, chill, you're okay with it. But I mean, that made me feel good in my life, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a situation, anybody who has watched any of my lives from when I first started going live a lot, y'all already know the situation where me and him, we were separated for a while, you know what I'm saying? And me and my dingbat self was doing things that maybe I shouldn't have did to try to take my mind elsewhere and accept myself, or just, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing and why I was doing it. All I know is I did a lot of wrong, but I was coming across individuals that I'd be like, hey, I have anxiety, because they see me take my medication. They're looking at me like, pill popper. And I'm like, what did you just call me? I said, you're a pill popper. You're a drug addict. And I'm just like, you act like I want this. Like, all that would always cross my mind is, Versatile never called me that. He never judged me. You know, he never did any of that to me. So it was really hard. Like, it made the situation that I was going through at the time worse. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I drank in my teenage years or whatever, but I had slowed a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I had slowed down. And then another situation hit where my children were also away from me for a while, and I'm just like, I'm being judged, I'm being made fun of for my anxiety, I'm being called a pill popper because I have anxiety, I have to take medication. All of that nonsense just, I don't know, like, it just kept making me wish he was there, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, he would not do that to me. And I mean, together or not together, I'm pretty sure he would not have been okay with somebody sitting there taunting me and making fun of me for the situation. And there was a lot of times I would cry. And like I said earlier in the video, I expected him, when I told him to do the whole, oh, I gotta go do something and not come back, that's what I started experiencing during our separation. I'm like, okay, I tell the person after they done call me a pill popper and whatnot that I have anxiety, they dip. And I'm like, okay. They said they'll be back in a minute. Months pass and I'm like, hey, dummy, they're not coming back. Like, do you realize you told the person you're crazy? Basically, because that's what people look at people who have anxiety disorders as. You're mental, you have a mental disorder, you're retarded, this, that, and the third. And I mean, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So like, I literally went through HE double hockey stick the whole time me and him were separated. Like, once I had moved several times. Once I moved out of this bad neighborhood where the incident took place that caused our separation in the beginning, we ended up moving to some apartments or whatever. My anxiety was bad as, again, HE double hockey stick. And I don't know, something just possessed me one day, because I used to wake up early in the mornings and, you know, just talk to God and try to calm my anxiety if I didn't have my medicine and I couldn't get to the doctor. Something possessed me. I was playing with my Snapchat, and when I was going through my contacts, I so happened, because, you know, rewind, he tried to hit me up several times and I was doing things I had no business doing. So he was like, you know, F you, girl, I ain't got time for your, you got me up, you know. So he just, you know, like, to the left me, you know. And I was just like, okay. Like, I really wanted him, but I was really being stupid and stubborn. And like, how the heck can you tell somebody wants you when you're acting like the way I was acting? But anyways, fast forward back to where I was at. I was playing on my phone, Snapchat, after my talk with God in the morning to calm my nerves or whatever. And I was like, and he was programmed, since we had separated, he was programmed as baby daddy number 2. Well, something said, see if that is baby daddy number 2's number still. I sent a snap. I didn't get the response I wanted, like, right away. I mean, we ended up talking eventually, but the response was, so what do you want? What do I want? You were on my Snapchat contact list, so I just wanted to see if the number worked. Okay, yeah, it works. What do you want? I'm at work. Excuse the out of me. Dang. You know what I'm saying? But like, I was so happy. I was like, ha, ha, it works. I can contact you. Ha ha. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he didn't have to, you know, reply or answer if I contacted him. But I mean, he did though. But you know what I'm saying? How he actually came back in my life after that whole little Snapchat incident, like shortly after he contacts me and he's like, use your mama's bathroom. Shortly after he contacts me and he's like, I want to come see my kids. I'm like, okay. But scared at the same time. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I was really, really just, I don't know. I'm weird. I was happy and scared at the same time because I'm like, I don't know how he's going to act, if he's going to interact with me, if he's going to even talk to me. I mean, he had no choice but to talk to me because I had to go outside just to see where the heck he was at. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, I'm on my way, or I'm in here. And I'm like, you're in here, but like I'm looking around the parking lot like, where are you? When I seen him come, I try to play it off like, that don't mean nothing, to walk my butt right back up the stairs. But at the same time that I was trying to act like that, what I was trying to do was this. Booty always did the do. So I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna play like it doesn't matter, but also walk and turn. He gonna see it's still there. She still got it. So he comes in. He was cute or whatever.
Don't lie, I'm looking fine.
But like, he goes, hey, get the kids, we're fixing to go, and
man, don't let her lie to y'all, man.
Don't mess up my truth.
Don't let her lie to y'all.
This is my truth. You can do your own. You can go do your own. This is mine.
I have my grill.
Go on.
I have my grill.
Go on, please. Okay, look, what happened was, he goes, get the kids, we're gonna go to the store.
And then I had gained weight since I.
At that point in time,
gained weight, got buff. You know what I'm saying?
At that point in time, when he said, get the kids, we gonna go to the store. You already know, Mama's coming. But at the same time, Mama's trying to be bold, like, Mama's coming. I'm like, this is me in his car. Why are you driving? I was like, am I going to go back home? But anyways, truth be told, he was down there a day before I knew it. He was at a whole motel, hotel, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and I was like, why'd you do that? You could have just, told me you were here and came. I didn't think you would want me, over here, and I didn't want to bother you. Boy, boo, get out of here. Like, he knows our history and how we go back. Yeah, we had a rough patch, and I played a big part in it, but still, like, this ain't even, I'm not even one of them baby mamas or women that are going to sit there and be like, you can come because our kids. Boy, boo. He know he could have came, but he didn't. But anyways, what ended up happening, before he left, my mom was at a doctor's appointment. He gonna pull me to the other side of the living room, like not by the part where I could see the kitchen, but he gonna put me in the living room by this weight thing that was in there in my living room. Don't ask me why I had a weight thing in my living room. It was my brother's friends. But what had happened was, he goes, can you do a long distance relationship? I said, what? He said a long distance relationship, and I'm wondering why he's asking me this. I'm like, yeah, I can. And he's like, no, really, like, there might be times you might not see me for long periods of time. I'm like, okay, and your point is? Like, that's what I'm thinking, because, that's his favorite line. Your point is? I can't stand it. That ish, you know what I'm saying? It aggravates me. And I told him, yeah, and that's what we ended up doing, and long and behold, here he is still right now. But what we did was we taunted each other through music before he did leave. And it worked. This is how it affected him. It caused smiles, cheesy, this, that, and the third. Y'all know Empress. I'm emotional. If y'all watch my lives, I'll cry like this. So he's playing stuff. My behind, what do? This is him. He already knew what was wrong. He knew what he was doing. He's gonna, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying? Why am I crying? You playing these old slow jams. Why am I crying? I hear the words. Like, that's why I love music. I have a passion for music, a burning passion in me for music. I'm not listening just to the beat. I hear them words, and you playing that on purpose. That's what my mind was saying. I'm just like, nothing. Nothing. You know how girls do. Nothing. Because you want them to keep on asking. Nothing. What's wrong with you? Nothing. I already know what it is. You ain't got to tell me. Well, then why'd you ask me in the first place? Um. Anyways, my kids was just doing something. I don't know what happened. But back to the video. Let's keep this rolling. My truth is, that's the love of my life. That's my man. And since this is my truth, I'm about to throw something else up in the mix real quick and mix it up. My truth is this. For all y'all who are a part of the Empire Squad, I, Empress Shay, don't care about the Empire. I know that sounds crazy. That sounds weird. I'm saying this to say this. There's some iffy, funny stuff going on still behind my back. But as y'all can tell, I don't go live no more, so I don't care. And that's what I want you to know. That's the truth. I honestly don't care. I don't care about y'all who don't watch me no more. Okay, y'all don't have to watch me. I'm not doing this for y'all. I'm doing it for everybody who I can touch hearts and spread positivity for. You know what I'm saying? Because an empire that I founded on YouTube is not based on no negativity. Huh? Okay? All right. Anyways, enough of that. Move on, because I ain't got time to waste on that. I don't know if y'all seen the new intro. New intro. Also, I don't want to speak too much on this, but another my truth is, yes, it is true about me and Versatile. We will be doing collaborations on music. I'm not going to tell y'all exactly when the music's going to drop, hit, you know, music platforms, but be on the lookout for that. Also, I spoke about anxiety. I spoke about my relationship. My truth, far as it goes about being bullied, I have been bullied. That's another thing I would like y'all to know. Y'all have watched videos about me speaking about that. I'm not fond of bullying, so if you're going to be on my channel being a bully, you might as well dismiss yourself and get up off here, because I don't have time for that. I'm about all this fun, lovey-dovey, let's make a union type stuff. I'm not with that. You ugly. Or F you, this, that, and third. And also, to everybody who is following Kennedy Simone, and y'all went on there and y'all called me out my name, God bless you. You don't know me, I don't know you. Have a blessed day. Okay? Do that. Also, versus how he's not very fond of it. But y'all, it's YouTube. People gonna talk. It's only gonna get worse the bigger I get. And baby, believe me, I already know by the grace of God, I'm gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried. I'm not worried about what y'all got to say about me, okay? So just let that be known, you know. But I just really wanted to come and, you know, just get a few things off my chest and just let y'all know about anxiety, mainly my truth about anxiety and stuff like that, and about me and Versatile, you know, how we got back together. And yeah, we may, you know, have ups and downs, but we're not going nowhere. We're gonna grow old, gray, wrinkly together, bald-headed. Our kids, I would say old at home, but our kids are going to place us in nursing homes. They already told us. So hopefully we're in the same nursing home room, you know what I'm saying, so we can talk mess to each other, and then they can wheel us outside sometimes so we can sit out there and, you know, just look at stuff and talk mess to each other. You little hag, shut up! You know, just stuff like that. Can't stand you, you know? Been dealing with you for too many years. I hate you. But no, that's just about all I wanted to do for my truth. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to know a little more about me and you want me to come with a part 2 to this, I can come with a part 2. Just let me know in the comment box down below. But please make sure you thumbs up this video. Please make sure you share it. Let's get this video to 100 likes. I'm not a big time person on saying let's get it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get somewhere anyways, by the grace of God. Also, please make sure if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell. Make sure your post notifications are turned on so you'll be notified of when I come to you guys with new video, new content of any sort. But before we leave this video, we must say this. If nobody else loves you, God loves you, and so do I. May you all be blessed, and may the Empire Squad keep growing. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye. Be blessed.